bag. Right, just set him going. That's that. Why have you missed? Because I've not got you on first. Well, let's remedy that. Can't have that. That's ridiculous. Right. Ooh. Weird angle. Very strange angle. That looks totally wrong. Yeah, it's not liking it. Wrong one. What a palaver. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, we should get this done. Also, I've watched Mr. Sealy P's. Obviously, I had my grand master plan last session. I'm not sure you're going to be able to quite squeeze past this. I think you're going to clip it. That's just... yeah. Let's do that. I think that's better. Yeah, watch Mr. Sealy P's map review, and my grand master plan. When I said we'll buy the BGA and it's only 270,380, and now Mr. Sealy P says that that's only buying the land to be put in placeables on. That actually, if you go to the BGA, if we go and have a look at that, and visit the biogas plants, yes, and we are right next to where you buy it. If you do that, if you go here, it's almost 2 million, which, yes, that's going to put a slight dint in our plans. When you consider the size of the biogas plants, if that is true, which I do not doubt Mr. CB has his facts correct, then there isn't that much space to put anything else. Shall we do a test whilst this is... It's not hard for us to add 270,000 and then take 270,000 off, just as a bit of a test. 270,000. Let's buy this. Oh, this weird slow motiony thing that's happened in the last couple of days. Look at that. That's ridiculous. I'm not even doing anything. It was well bizarre. Right. Oh, does it do it in... Ah, so it's the third person thing. I'm going to have to stop using third person until whatever gets addressed, because it's doing weird things. Right. Now then, let's buy said biogas then. Ooh, it's 380 as well, must remember that. So, imagine it does not make any bit of difference. Now then, let's have a look. So that's not letting me do anything, but is that... See, some biogases are different to others. If I bought the land and not bought the biogas plant itself, then that is going to be true. So let's add that exact amount. I'm going to need to write that down though, because this is two sets of... This is well too complicated for my little brain to cope with. It is. Right, so it is 1... Oh, so... Oh, I do get it then. So it does look like that. It's right. It's 1.5 million. So if we add that then, and then we can sell things, we know actually Mr. CP is right. It is looking like he is actually. If you bought the entire thing, you get the land as well, because it was 1,770, which is exactly 270,000 more than that. No, I don't. We will remedy that though. We have the technology. 1,500,000. Yes. Right, now then, let's go into build mode and see if we can actually sell things. Ah, okay, that's interesting. So, it's still not allowing me, even though I am the owner of said property. Ah, you see, that to me makes a mockery of ownership. Truthfully. Not that I'm not going to do anything, I'm literally going to give that money back and we're going to sell it. Right, okay. Oh, please don't tell me I can't. Yes, I know I can, I've done this before. So, if we just go to... Oh yeah, but this is new. I might have got myself into a bit of a predicament now. Oh, you see, that's what I'm on about. That's what I was on about. This is... Do you know, sometimes... Now, had everything been normal, then we would not now be the proud owner of the BGA. What we're going to have to do... Oh, it's just going to totally stuff things up if I do another contract. Right, it is, that is true. Now, if I hadn't started nearly halfway through, if Betty hadn't done all that work, I may well just restart the session again. But you know, yeah, we're going to have to duck and weave a bit. That's really ridiculous. Let's go back up. There's got to be a way for us to rectify this. This is ridiculous. So there must be something on here then that there is... No, it's going to be that. I've seen this before. I saw it on Greenlands. We had issues. That was set up slightly different, but yeah, this is still placeables. It's bizarre. I've seen this with fields as well that have got animal pastures and stuff. So yeah, I don't think there's a way around it. It won't let me do that, and I can't sell it. So it's one of those quandaries that once you've magically added 1,770,000, we are stuck with the beast. So I tell you what, we're going to have to do this again. Right, yeah, I think that is true. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the recording session again, and that catches up to the point where I've got that field ready. So I shall see you, and we shall undo this because we're not going to save this progress. So I shall see you shortly. Hello and welcome back. Right, you will see now we are not the proud owner of said area. It is now back to what it was. But you know, I thought, let's have a bit of fun, because we all know that I really was almost finished this field. So I thought, you know, let's have a bit of fun. Let's remember this is a game, and like, yeah, not allow such things to rule us, and let's have a touch of fun. So what we're going to do is we are going to lease and write down our money, and we'll give ourselves the money back just because this is just us getting to exactly where we before. But first, and for once, try some equipment that we actually like. You know, something we actually want to do. So we are going to lease my favourite tractor. No, should we go? No, my second favourite actually, because I can do the front box on it then. I can't do that with the Vario. We are going to lease this, and for all my life, Gordon Bennett, Read and Weep, 779. Let's hope we can do this in an hour. Yes. And we're also going to lease my favourite planter as well. There's some nice ones actually. This is the only one that would do this, of course. X-Lease 7242. 7,242. Yes, indeed we do. Right. And let's have a bit of fun. That's all I'm going to say. Let's fill this up. I will give myself the money. This is a dream. This is not really happening. This is us catching up. Yeah, it's not me cheating. Not really. It is just due to the fact that we had got the field done. Due to the fact that I bought the biogas plant, which wouldn't let me get out of it. Yeah, I'm just thinking. Let's have a bit of fun with this. Now this, I think, does fill up from the multi-fruits buying, because I'm sure this isn't a Giants. I think. I'm sure I filled this up before. On my Elm Creek, this was one of my favourite things about Elm Creek, that I actually had this. Yes, you can. Smashing. Now. I'm going to go cold. What can we plant? I'm sure we're going wheat, aren't we? Yes. So fold you. Oh no. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, by our own fair hands. Yes, we are indeed. He says. Now then, we have got no till. I am quite sure that this is not going to play ball with this because it's not cultivated. I might be wrong. What on earth is that doing? It's the weirdest thing I've never seen. Right, yeah, it's the game graphics are allowing me to do it, but it's not actually doing it. So then, we also need, it appears, to use a plough. Do you know, yeah, being as we are going to do this, we are going to use a plough actually. Should we? No, cultivator, we couldn't actually use a... Why is nothing? Why is nothing as simple as you ever want it to be? And there are some monster ploughs that have just been released, but I'm not sure if I've actually put them in. Oh, I have. Should we have a go with this 26? Should we go for the 22? If we're going to go silly, let's go silly. 4,437. Oh, that is a point. Can I cope with that? Oh, I can. 370 horsepower. We do indeed. Smashing. Right, let's have a bit of fun with this monster plough. I don't think I've ever in any of these games had this. This wouldn't be any good on a British map unless... This is something I was thinking about yesterday. How would you... You see, all of our... How can I put this onto a trailer to transport it, which is what you would do in real life? Farmers must side load. You've got to. It's the only way you can actually put this onto a trailer. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, but this just wouldn't work on British maps. And it's... Yeah, this is... Right, let's get cracking. This is amazing. Yeah. Now, you see, something like this is quite amazing because it's not overpowered like... Should we actually just turn on allow field creation just for a minute, just to do this patch here, which I don't like. Yeah, it's gone weird. I'd like to get it at least... Oh, it still does it. Now switch it off. Now we're just going to cultivate the field. Plough the field, in fact. Yeah. Well, I don't think I've ever been out that far with a plough in my entire farming simulator career. This is groundbreaking history. Do such ploughs actually exist? Obviously it's a lizard, but that doesn't mean to say that it's a manufacturer that we aren't allowed or aren't licensed to actually produce. So this must surely exist for giants to allow it in. And if it is, that is amazing. But what I want to know is how on earth, and obviously I would imagine this can't be for British. Yeah, I can't imagine, because we couldn't transport this. Well, in the game we can't transport this properly. Because how can you put it onto a trailer? Please, if you know the answer to this question, I would be very grateful of a comment in game on how. I know obviously we could super strength it on, which, yeah, but that doesn't appeal to me. If I'm going to try to realistically include something, then I'm going to have to do this properly. Could you? No, because you're going to have to sort of do a drop off the side of the. See, this is where a loading type platform. I know we've got the ramps, but yeah, a loading type platform that leans at the same. This is where loading platforms would be used in real life by transport warehouses and things like that. Having worked at one in the past, that would be my guess. But a farmer who would need this on the fields, how would you transport this, and how would we in game transport it? That is what I want to know. My life, 3 passes for a field this big. Seriously? That is phenomenal. Am I? Yeah, I am. It's actually. Oh no, it's not. Not quite. I'm not quite right. I don't want to be missing anything. Do you know? Yeah, I did just call this as a bit of a mod review as well. It is amazing, and it is ploughing. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. I see. I'm never bothered me, because I know some people. I know obviously it's doing stones, that much I can see, but it's never bothered me doing the ploughing and seeding straight after that, because it's been done that way for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. Before modern farming methods became such a reality and people began to get funny about seedbed preparation and things like that. Yes, yeah. I'm not going to get into any arguments. I have also got stones to pick up, but the little stones though, I don't get that. Sorry, car. It takes a while to fold up. Right, well, we shall leave it on the side of the field, and we shall give the shop a ring and say thank you very much. That was a fantastic bit of kit. We did our field in about 2 minutes flat, and it's a big field. Well, yeah, not massive, but right. So then, let's send back. I will add these money back in front of your eyes. Smash it. Let's do this, what we originally planned. Let's plant some wheat. That's all I'm going to say. Traditional farming, not the grass that I originally said. Am I bothered about those little stones? Well, if they are little stones, which they look little to me, they do, then we can roll them. For once, I might actually do a roller. Or, no, it doesn't bother me. I'm not at the minute. We have got. Yeah, we are quite low on funds. Mind you, we're really 74,000, aren't we? So I suppose we could. Have we got a roller? Thinking about it, I'm not sure. I think we have, haven't we? No, we haven't. No, we have not, definitely. Right, switch it on, drop it down, and let's get this done. Just little old me. No workers. Me and the field and the equipment. And see, smooth corners. Yeah. Don't normally have the roads to contend with though. That's not quite what I would have liked to have done. See if we can do a better job on this corner without going onto the road. I don't think so. I'm going to still clip it slightly. Better though. It was a better effort, definitely. This should again take us about 3 or 4 minutes, but as I say, we're at this stage. This is not me cheating per se. We genuinely did actually get this field like 3/4 done, so this is just my way of like having a bit of fun as well. It's not hurting anybody, we're just getting the field to the state that we did genuinely do it to begin with, so it's just rectifying an error. Also remembering and paying homage to the fact that this is a game as well. It's about having a bit of fun. But yeah, I'm not hurting anything. I wouldn't do this. I like to play fairly by the rules, but as I said, in a way, we were sort of cheated by just by the map and the game mechanics itself, because I didn't want to own the biogas map, illegitimately. That's not right. And then not sell it, and it would have caused way too many problems. It really would. So, not into that. Don't like cheating at all, which is why I'm trying to rectify this. Right, so let's try not to knock the front end of the Phoenix. Excellent. Wow, I think just 2 down the middle. In fact, really, not really 2. It's like 1 and a little bit more. Right. Just remember to eject the seed though, because that, yeah, we can make use of that, and that we will really pay for. Yeah, that's not included in the should we roll this for us? There is another Cambridge roller in the game, and this is a small one, not like the ones that I've got where you can add more to it and make it into a monster. I love those Cambridge rollers if you've got the space to store them. Yeah, and also, yeah, I do not keep making them up, so yeah, that's why I think I've settled a lot for the Gutler Mare, the 8.4 metre one. I love that, it's amazing. Yeah, and very reasonable, 17,000 for the 8 metre one. Yes, of course it takes longer to do them. I think on Western Wilds I've got a couple, yeah, for that very reason. Yeah, this is actually slightly more than what I said. Slightly, it's not quite going to do down that end. I was right though, I did say 2. There's only that extra little smidgen, which if I had had any sense I would have finished down that end and then I could have sent it back at this end. But then mind you, I need to eject the seeds as well, don't I? So there we go, a little bit of fun using my second favourite tractor. In some ways it's sort of becoming my first now, because my real favourite is the Fendt 1150, but you can't have a front 3-point link on, and I did always love that. Oh no, don't fold it yet, just lift it. Yeah, but now you can't stick a Pepe 978 front 3-point link. It's only a drag one, which, yeah, I suppose it's still my big favourite one if I was using that kind of tractor. I love it that it's tracked, it is amazing, definitely love it, and it's quite fast as well. I do absolutely adore that tractor. But yeah, I did love it more in FS19, because you can put the front 3-point link by Pepe, and it won't accept it. It was one of the first things I tested in the game early on. Yes, very, very sad that I can't do that anymore. Not that I think I've actually... Oh, I did own one. Which Let's Play have I actually had the Fendt? Or did I just maybe... No, I will have... It would have probably been in a leasing contract or something. There we go. Right. Smashing. And that's going to help us actually, because we can actually use those for our seeder. Right. Let us call the shop and get them to collect them. And we are going to put the money back. We'll do it in the stages because I'm terrible at this and it's easy for me to just go, right, it was so add 16779 for the Fendt and add 7,242 for the cedar, and add 4,437 for the monster plough, and then we are where we... Oh, yeah, I was forgetting, seeds. I was going to say we should be on 74 grand, but no, not really. 4,000's worth of seeds? Seriously? Oh well, it is what it is. We've got, yeah, the seeds are going to come in useful. Now then, we should have got some nitrogen out of that, being as we ploughed, and we did used to have a crop in this. So let's see, it would be on precision. pH and nitrogen is indeed very good. And I could have done the same by... Oh, pH value bad. I thought we'd... yeah, but you can't do it, can you? That's true. No, I am right. Yeah, it's the fact that you can pH it to what was in there. Well, we didn't pH it anyway, of course. It had got crop in it. So no, I'm being silly. It's not been done yet. Why are you doing that on the road? Seriously? One thing I am definitely missing that I think we can afford, and that is a silo. And being as space is not... What have we got in there? Fertiliser, which we will eject. In fact, let's fill it so that it's worth filling next time. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to cost us, but we'll see if there's any contracts. That's the field done. Let's eject that. Am I stuck? So I'm not moving. Let's eject that. Now it usually goes to the right, so if we use our brain, if we eject it there... Oh, that didn't quite work to plan, but hey ho. I was trying to do it. Yeah, silo we want. I would like to go for the Omatana one, because space is... Yeah, this yard is not like massively massive. It's... Yeah, we've got a lot, but we've got some stuff to put in. I'd like to put the other fermenting silo in as well, and we've got to have access to it. So let's have a look. This is very reasonable. I think it is 10,000 for the multi-fruits for the Omatana one. I think silo multi-fruits 10,000. This is because it is super duper. I see that doesn't care about being right next to the... Wow, that is weird. So the Omatana thing, the other one didn't like that. Are we going to set it back that far? Or are we going to have it next to... I think it would actually go in the middle well, because it's still forwards for... But we do need it to be... Yeah, we need the nozzle on that. I think we need to look at the back. We need to place this from the back, I think, so that we can see. And also we need it level-ish. Right, that is... Yeah, it's set back a little. That's going to cause us certain issues because it's set back here. So we're going to need to reverse onto said place, which is going to be close to that. But yeah, it's not going to be perfect. It really isn't. Right. So we have planted our field. We now need to grab the front box, and this is our first use of our new silo. Right, we need to grab... Ooh, that's going to be awkward to get to. Pushing and shoving, I think. Okay. Yeah, we will get there, honest. We will get this done. I would like to cycle through the winter in this one. Yeah, this session. I really would. And get all of our products that we already have got done, sorted. So we need to... We sense, the fertiliser. No, start filling. That is definitely... Let's let it... I don't want to confuse it. Start filling with lime. Smashing. Start filling with lime. Smashing. Okay. Right, let's... Is it on auto? That's what I want to know. Is it on auto? Yes, it is. Smashing. Right. Let's go out and make it look like we're a very, very tiny little thing. I reckon 2 passes if we are skillful. If we do this right. I say 2. But I'm frequently wrong because I often look at a field and say, I think I can do this in 1 pass. And there's only one field I've ever managed to do that, and that's a very narrow field on Greenlands, which does exactly do that. Which is the very only field I've ever... Ooh, not quite. That's a little... No, that's about right. If we level off. Now... I think we're going to be right, actually. Yes, for once, which that's a nice place to be. Doesn't happen very often, me being right. We probably, of course, won't have anything to worry about, because I don't think we've got enough to actually do this. No, I think we're going to need another bit. Let's see if we can do the turns correctly. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd sooner be slightly generous than not at all. Sirens! Amazing! Wow. Yes, I do have to agree with Mr. Sealy P about this map. Zero Oito, you have nailed it. It is amazing. I would second almost everything Mr. Sealy P said. And I don't mean that almost as in, I mean I would add my own words is what I'm saying. But yes, I definitely think he was right. I think we'll just fill the back. I don't think we need the front. It is everything it was ever supposed to be, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, that obviously the gaming rules of the past could not do it the justice that obviously there are some things, I mean I am whinging about, there are a lot of things that are broken, and Giants do keep breaking things with fixing things, which that makes no sense, but it is true. There's sort of weird, that creeping issue that we've now got with the third person mod. They break something that then causes... Oh... Right, too close to the... Now that's weird, because it didn't do that before. Right, we're going to need to nudge that then. Ah! I don't know, that means we're going to have to lower the... Lower you. And nudge you far back. Like that. Ooh, that means when I'm going to refill them though, of course. I could always use it for the front box. That we could do. Let's lift that up now. Do you know? Ah, well, you've got to do these things. The job's got to be done properly. That's all I'm going to say. I insist on properness. Alright, let's... In fact, yeah, let's do this the other side and meet it. I think we're going to do this easily. Yes. There we were, our field prepared. I am prepared to lose the slight bonus for rolling that I would gain. Definitely. Because that is not our main job. And it is a very tiny, very, very tiny bonus that's right this very minute I am not that bothered about. If it was a ploughing deficit or a lime deficit or a weeding deficit, yes, now that would be a different matter. That I would not be prepared to wear. Definitely not. But a 2.5%? Yeah. I can forgo such said amount. I really can. Right. Okay then. Let's drop these. Yeah, let's use our yard wisely. We haven't got any sheds, and we are fast running out of room for such things. So yeah, stick this over here. Got to be quite firm with where everything goes, I think. But yes, I do agree with Silby. I do think Zero Oito has well nailed this, how good it is and how believable and authentic it is. It doesn't look like someone just bunged it together. That's all I'm going to say. It really does look very much like someone has spent... I mean, now Zero Oito's done it because he's also done Lapacho, and that also... Though obviously each map has slight issues, which you would expect, there's bound to be a bit of that. They are very good. Yeah, that's not right. I don't like that. Let's stick that closer to the BGA so we can get to the fertiliser in case we do contracts or something like that. That's not really what I was aiming for. No. That's not at all what I was aiming for. That's passable. It's not good. But yeah, we haven't got time to faff around. Right, there we go. That's that done. Field planted. We have got, the biogas. What we'll do is we're going to speed time up now using the standard Speedy Gonzales. And we should put this on the edge of the field here. Because again, rain has arrived. We may need to spray our fields, and we have a sprayer, which is a nice place to be. Yes, don't normally have a sprayer, certainly not a fantastic sprayer like that. That is amazing. Right, let's get this filled. When is this rain stopping? Not that it stops us doing our job. Speed this up to... Oh wow, that's absolutely completely drained. Right, let's take that down to 1 then. Why are you not popping? Right, let's go and see how much we have got. Yeah, we've got to feed this, we've got to maximise this, and we will grab the digestic when we've used every single ounce of the grass in the back. Tana should have processed quite a bit in those hours. Let's get this job done. Oh, we're going to time lapse this. Have I got anything to chatter about? Well, we have got a change of plans. Ooh, not a lot. No, definitely not for time lapse in 2 runs. That's, yeah, we can manage that. Definitely. Yeah, I do like this trailer, it's nice. I would have personally aimed at, I like it, yeah, if we're going to go for a 20 ton, I'd like it to be slightly bigger, with one of the lizards or something like that, 23 tons, but it's nice to have different things. It certainly is a sturdy trailer, yeah, I can't imagine this falling to pieces in a rush. I can imagine it's quite a hefty beast. Right, we'll get the other one done, and then we shall sleep through till the morning. We should get 4 journeys of that done. We shall time lapse that, I might add. Definitely. Now, it's not the fastest unloading speed that I've seen. And the lizards aren't either. I've got to be honest, that is not their strength. Especially if you choose back. I always choose left or right because it's a fantastic, very reasonable. Usually as well, it's one of those mods that actually often appears in the sales. It's amazing how some things appear often and others appear never or rarely. I don't know how it works, but yeah, there are some things like I've seen the not the Scout, the Precision Farming. I've seen is it the Compact or whatever it is, the one that does the bonus for fertilising, which again it's such a tiny bonus that, I'm not really bothered. Yeah, I'm not. I did used to buy it when it first came out because I didn't understand about what its job was. once I realised the size of the bonus, I thought, do you know, I'm not going to scan over my fields just for that bonus. I suppose you could stick your thing on the back, might be, but is it worth? How long will it take me to make the money back for the actual thing itself? Is what I want to know. It's going to take a long time. Right, let's sleep through till morning. I quite like our yard. Let's have a look at the yard from a bird's eye view. Yeah, still a little bit of room. I don't know where the Hessian... If the Hessian would go there, I don't think it will. I just don't see it going there. The one thing we do need still to do is this. To fill our... Being as this is now going to be home for a long time, the selling points would be the Missy B slurry yard, which is the other half to our other business. Will it fit in? Oh, I know it overlaps. Yeah, I think it will. It may take up a bit of field with a little bit of skirt. In fact, yeah. Can we do this from the side where we can see back and front? Yeah, I think it will if we move those seeds. I reckon we've got that smashing, so it just fits. So there's no room for the Hessian. So either in time we encroach upon this field and this becomes our yard, which is doable, but it's a shame. I tell you what we could do though. Field 4, I was looking at this now, especially now plans are going to change. I'm still going to stick to what I said. I'm going to buy 19 first because it's the cheapest. Oh, actually, 16 is not that much dearer. We might buy 16, it's closer. 297 to 248. I think we'll save up for that, or we'll buy that because it's not so far for us to go from where we live. In fact, yeah, it is true. There's no rush now for 14, but it is still the closest field to us. That is true. Now, what is the difference between 15 and 14? I like the shape of 15 more, and it's not much different. Yeah, I think we're going to go for 15. It's a nice shape for mowing, and that's it is. It's the closest one to us. Well, actually no, field 13 is, but that's a tad expensive. Yeah, it is. Oh wow, you get a bit of forestry with that as well. I didn't realise. Right, so then, oh, let's see what is on special offer. No, don't think there's anything that we need really. No, we've got a lorry, so no, I'm happy to say no to all of that. I am. Right, let's get cracking. We should have plenty of silage in here. We have got... Oh. Did I not sleep? No, I didn't, you Wally. I was going to say. That's with chattering. We did our plans. We do want it at 9 o'clock though, definitely. It's raining, that should have been a bit of a clue, but yeah, it's amazing how much you don't notice when you're talking to people because your concentration is on your words to people rather than your surroundings. Is my only defence. Right, now let's have a look to see what's on sale, because that would have been yesterday's. We've still got the Santana. Oh, what is this? Oh, when I'm 6,000 off buying my favourite. Oh, that is so tempting. That is so tempting. Do you know, shall we do it? Shall we add 10 grand to our debt and go for that? Because that's just... Who would not want their favourite of all-time tractors on a Let's Play? Come on, that is just... We've got to do this. We've got to remember that it is a game. We'll have to borrow 15. We're going to need... No, we'll pay it back as soon as possible. It's a bridging loan, that's all I'm going to say. Right, let's quickly grab it before it disappears. We shall indeed buy you and you the 511 version, so we do need to eventually... Why have I got plus 500? Why are you charging me £500? I don't like that. Oh well, we've got to put up with it. You said it was... They do this with harvesters all the time. How old is it? I don't care. Oh, I'd forgotten. Right, we need to... Oh, do you know... Right, now let's reset that because it's going to ruin our crop if we drive on that. Right, let's reset you. Phew. Right, let's have a drive of what we have just bought. Can we afford to repair it? Oh, it's probably going to cost all of the money we've got, but yes, can't have a broken tractor. Yeah, true, we'll be getting paid by the hour as well. We're going to speed through, in fact. We can take everything. Right, we are going to the silage in my favourite tractor. Absolutely we are. I love the way this turns on a dime. It's amazing. It's just, I wish it could have the 3-point link at the front. I would pay a company to adapt it, because it is, yeah, why should I not be able to have a 3-point link at the front? I'm sure I could pay for an adaptation. It probably cost me an arm and a leg, but you know, if you bought this tractor in the first place, from new that is of course, actually even second hand, it's still, you have to snip it, but yeah. I was just saying about fence that I very rarely have them on a Let's Play, that's why I thought, you know, come on, go for it just for once. It's not hurt it, now then let's not damage that field. Yeah, let's just plough everything over, you know, just... Now this is going to be more tricky to do now, because obviously we've got to... Yeah, we're going to reverse that with this. Yes, now that's growing. We'll damage the crop, that's the only... Yeah, this isn't going to be able to do this, really, is it, really? It's not, you know, with having it as a field and a yard, there's that compromise where you can't... Yeah, you've got to be so careful. I've done this on a few Let's Plays. It's yeah, there has got to be, in my opinion, it's got to yield to either one or the other, or you've got to lose some space. That's all I'm saying. You know, where we need to take some of the field for a bit of a skirt for the yards, because it's just too tight. It really is. We're gonna. What happens is you end up one time forgetting and you catch your crop, and especially with me having damage on, which I like for the realism's sake, and I'm not going to switch it off, then yeah, you've just got to be careful all the time. Brilliant. Right, we'll time lapse these little 4 journeys. I think we will. We'll do a brief time lapse of me sticking them in, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I thought I may as well do the full day. I may as well speed up the time in the middle, get a little bit. Yeah, that's as much as we can do for now. That now is a matter of we've fed as much as we possibly can, and obviously we've had the tick-ups all day, as you can see, as it's going up on the hour. So now we shall. Yeah, there's hardly any here, but we'll feel what there is, and then we should sleep through till morning. We should also see if anything else. Sometimes things drop. Oh my life. Fast track as well. Oh, I love that. You can't have everything. You have got to, yeah. Now that would have been a bit more practical, but really we only paid a tad more for this. And this is my absolute favourite. So even the paintwork looks quite good actually. I'm surprised at that. How old is it? Let's have a look in our garage. How old are you? Wow, it's only just over 2 years old, so yeah, we can cope with that. Right, let's sleep overnight then and see what tickle we get, and we will do our digestate as close to January as possible. Oh, I hate this new moving. Right, 9 o'clock indeed. Oh, that's the point. We are going to need to see if it doesn't look like weeds are growing, but I might be wrong. We shall have a look. Perhaps we ploughed the weeds when we ploughed it in. I don't know. I don't know how it works because it just seemed to be random. Yeah, no, we got away with weeding. It's ever so random, that is. Ever so random. Really random. Ransom? Well, right. I think what we'll do is we should rinse and repeat. Oh, first of all, we should have a look what's on. So just those two, 90,000. Did that just lose something? Right, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to rinse and repeat this. We're going to put all that we've got in for now. So we're going to exactly repeat yesterday. One time, how much have we got in the production? How much left? Because obviously grass is going to run out eventually. Yeah, we've got 1.5 more days over the winter. So then all we've got is digestate. So we are going to need to move those seeds and put the Missy B, my partner, pay for her slugger yard and the contract that we have on every Let's Play where we do BGAs. And this is, to be honest, this is my usual starting production because almost all farms can feed, whether it's straw, or sugar beets or whatever, into this. So it's just a natural, in my opinion, one of the first productions that it makes sense to buy for nearly any farm. Not necessarily because of grass. I mean, yeah, we did start us off on this one, you know. But yeah, the silage business is also a very profitable one. That is definitely true. But it isn't for that. I don't always go into grass like this one with our main field. It's not a grass field. Anyway, yes, we're going to rinse and repeat this. So I'm going to say my words. We're going to go into another small time lapse. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, let's put the slurry yard down. We are going to need its services shortly. Absolutely, definitely. So production, selling points, slurry yard. Let's have a look now if we can escape from... Ooh. Still need to shove those more. It's that skirt again. We had that other thing with the BGA that did it, so wow. That's annoying. I'm going to have to push it onto the railway station's car park and we'll get that permission. We shall shift it back after we have finished, he says so confidently. I shall try to remember to do that. Shall. In real life, of course, I would get my ears chewed off if I did, yeah. But then in real life, I would still be able to have this built with these still being there, so watch the car, let's be realistic. It's a tad close, yes. If they're sitting in that car, they're panicking right now that I'm about to smash into their car, those seats. And I don't blame them. Right. And also, be careful with that bucket. So equally, that's just as dangerous. Right, let's see if it is that, or whether it's a bit too close to the railway. It might be the, yeah. Although I've never known the slurry yard to be too much of a pain for that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not really terribly demanding. It's usually just wants the space. I would say that's the BGA skirt comes out a bit further than it looks like, as it's got a bit of a hidden area that you can't see. Careful. Let's try that. If it's not, then we're going to have to rethink this, definitely. Smashing, it was exactly that. Right, this wandering is so annoying. Let's zoom out a little. Let's try to do this. And that's funny. Would that not suit us to be the wrong way round in this object? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get past it, are we? Really aren't. I mean, literally, this is exactly what I was talking about. Do we just... What about at an angle? It's that corner's massive. We're going to lose field no matter what we do. I realise that, but that would minimi. Let's have a look at the back. Need to look at this at the side as well, because I can't remember if it does. I don't think it does too much at the back. I think that's about as good as it gets. We are going to waste a bit of the field. I realise that, but I don't think there's any way we can get away with that. Right, and we may as well, because we are going to need to get past it. We're going to landscape. We're going to do a bit of painting on that. Yeah, to tie that there and there where you would actually. Oh, should we make this proper? Should we do a nice job in as Oito has given us this lovely... Yeah, I think we shall. Let's put some cobbles down, I think. Oh, this moving is really weird. And we should do the same here. We should do a little tiny touch of that. This creep is annoying. There, let's make it. Yeah, let's level that off to that point, I think. Very, very reasonable, so why not? Yeah, that's true. Let's have a cobbled path just starting to come in there as well. Oh, let me go underneath. I didn't think it would. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more in the future, do a bit further in. There we go. It's looking more like a farmyard now. All my life, I think. Need to smooth that a touch on there. Yes, it's always down at ground level. I've always said that. It's amazing what you can't see when you're actually up. yeah, when you're at that bird's eye view. Let's have another look. It's not perfect, but it's not pretty. No, it's not. But yeah, it's a shame we lost a bit of field, but it's more believable. There's so little room. In fact, yeah, I've still not done that very well. We should just do that again. I think what we'll do is we'll do a tad of grass just from that point there to that point there, just to make it a bit more forest grass. Yeah, just painted grasses. Would help if it wasn't moving. Yeah, it is. That's not helping me at all. I'm going to compensate for the fact that with this creep going on. Let's make that one size bigger, I think. I'm not going to bother with proper grass though, because it costs an absolute fortune. It'll have to just look green. If I ever get rich, I'll paint some grass on. I remember doing this on the Old Stream farm when I'd got very little money. It cost me something like 30 grand to a little tiny patch of thing, and I wasn't looking at the money, and I knew obviously it was a Let's Play where I could not afford that type of money, and I looked and I said, yeah, it was one of those moments where you realise, oh my life, that's just cost me. Let's just get that better. It's still not quite soft enough on the edge. Just there. Yeah, it's taken the money down so it's agreeing. There's definitely some softening being done there. Say there as well is probably, yeah, it's taking money down again every now and again. So. It's not taking a lot down. That's it's I've got a floaty chevron, but hey ho. There's not much more I can do about that. At least it flows well. I hate floaty chevrons. Yeah, that is a lot better. It's much more believable. Right, smash it. So there we go. We're taking it to the evening again. We'll do rinse and repeat this. I think we have, wow, 140 tons of digestate and 35 tons of that. How much grass have we got in here? So it should almost be gone. There should be one little tiny smidgen the day after, unless, no, it should be really. Right, let's see if anything else dropped in the day. No, it didn't. Let's say goodbye to that beautiful tractor. Do we need it? No. It would have been nice actually. It would have been rounded us off, so we'd got like a high, middle, and low middle. The HTZ is a good 240 horsepower, but yeah, something like 350 would be perfect. Right, oh, loan. That's what I meant to do that yesterday, but I thought I'm not going to do it when it's on. Yeah, that's our actual income. Now let's have a look. Now that we have Missy Bees, let's have a look at the prices, because it should show us, if I was on the right section, how much we get for digestate now with Missy B's super duper contracts that she has. 1302, I believe. Best prices in December, January. So we are in the very month of the highs, and it goes to 1294, and the current price, I believe, is higher than that. So now is the time to shift our digestate. So we shall grab our tanker. We'll have to go out on the road and turn around, because there is not much room to turn this beast around. We shall have to use our imagination and the environment, and hopefully not get smashed into by the train. Right, the portals are open already, so there should be 2 runs course, I will time lapses. Mind you, I will time lapse. I'll tell you why, because we've got the silage to shift as well. Oh, and of course, no use not in the way. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to time lapse this to do the silage all day, get rid of all of that, refill that, and then refill it at tea time, as well as taking this to the slurry yard. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I said this on Bromback. It's amazing how some Let's Plays things flow, and then others it's an absolute nightmare of a struggle. If anyone would have told me that we were going to be at 400,000, well, we're nearly finished now. We are. If anyone would have said that, I would have laughed in your face. But the proof is in the pudding. We've sold at a high, it's literally a great demand. It really is. Not only is it the high point of the year, but we were fortunate enough to have a great demand, so we've sold this slurry at the best possible time, which is cannot be designed. It's already the best time of year, but somehow we've got a great demand as well, so the price was higher than it should have been. So amazing. Right, let's get that ready for tomorrow. Switch the lights off. Let's go and switch the lorry off as well. So it's phenomenal, and obviously digest it. Not there won't be a lot by morning, there won't, but I think this is our last night of the grass being produced. So does that mean, I can't remember how much that field was now. I think it was 700, and that one wasn't there. That was 200 and something. So we can afford our field 16 then. Let's do it. Simple as. We shall not cut it though until next year, because it's a funny time of year. I know it's, we've still got 95 grand left, and we've got tick-ups overnight and everything. So right, let's sleep till morning. Have we got anything drop? A Challenger. Oh. Do you know... Oh, that is just unbelievable. Right, we've got to buy that. That is just my absolute all-time favourite, so we've got to buy that. But also, that's my favourite plough. It is. Now we shall... Can we go for the 9? We can. Absolutely amazing. Oh wow, I've never used that at all for doing chaffing. I must remember that sometimes. Yeah, that again would be a decent thing to go for. But wow, that is amazing. Right, well, we've just about blown the whole lot. It was worth every last little bit, and that just goes to say I hadn't looked at that. You've seen video evidence that I didn't know what was waiting for me, what I just said about things fighting you and sometimes things literally being with you, and bang, got my favourite tractor, my favourite planter. What more can I say? It's of course we have blown an awful lot of money. I think this is our last, I would say this is it. Yeah, oh wow. It was actually, yeah, yesterday was the last big day. Right, we're not going to time lapse this, we'll just fill this. So this is the last little bit of a tick up, so this is it. There's going to be nothing more. The digestate that's in there is going to be the digestate that's in there, and this is the last bit to be processed. But didn't we do well? That's all I'm going to say. We bought a field, that was the most important thing going forwards. We've got a mower, we can even use this, which that is unusual because obviously, yeah, that'd be nice to mow with that because it turns so very well. It does, that's what I love about it. Even workers, they can, wow, look at the time marks on that. Yeah, let's get the last bit. What we'll do is we'll speed time until dinner, I think, to get the digestate out. So let's make sure we don't catch that. It's very tight, it really is. Yeah, even with that bit of land I've taken back, it's still very, very tight. Still, people have to work in worse things than this. Right, let's speed time up to dinner. And then we should get the last of the stuff coming out of that, is all I'm going to say. Well, more than I thought. I love watching the shadows go across the ground, it's quite amazing. Detail. Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate, it doesn't sound like I do, that this game is still phenomenal, even though giants are, yeah, there's a lot to fix, there's a lot they've added, a lot of new features, and yeah, it's that I do sort of realise. Right, it's fit again. I'd imagine that how much we've got left to do. I don't think it'll be much, if I'm honest. Yeah. That is it. We are done. 18 tons. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we've got to play with. Our loose change for seeds and wages and all that type of stuff. And any other equipment that takes our fancy. That is nice. It is a nice. I have had that. Yeah, windrow and bale all in one. Have we got... We haven't got a baler, have we? Now the Omatana doesn't care about that. We haven't got... Do you know, it would be silly of us to say no, because we need it, and that is a super duper price. So we're going to have to go into debt, which is... I don't like the idea of that, but it is what it is. We're going to cycle through till next... Yeah, we'll time lapse this as well. We will borrow 20 grand, which are fantastic placeable. Should clear. So we will indeed. I don't believe that. I just do not believe. How much are you? Oh, we can just do it. Yes. Right, okay then. Jobs are good and we shall cycle through till... When does this actually... When do we harvest that? Mind you, we'll go through to March, I think. Or is it April that things start to happen? Right, let's do that. We're going to get loan interest and everything. 9 o'clock still. Yes, right. I am going to literally Imagine, no I won't, it's only literally, it's about 2 minutes, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we can chatter, we can. That is unbelievable. So we've actually pretty much got almost, it's very, only just like obviously making things, right, let's get some of that interest gone. Let's repay what we can. Right, smashing. We're not even going to bother looking through, we're just going to cycle through till next month, which will be March, which I think is where we're going to keep things. I reckon we are going to go, unless there's snow on the ground, and then we'll go through to April, I think. Our crops should be growing well as well. We should see an increase in that when we just wake up. Right, let's... Yeah, we're not even going to bother looking at what is on special offer because we all know we will. We've got 11 grand. Oh, that's my favourite. I love the T6. Nope, it's things we can't have. Right, we will go through to next month, definitely. Going back to 8 o'clock though. And that is where we're going to leave this session. Yeah, absolutely amazing. We've got very little cash, but we have cleared our debt and we have got some fantastic equipment. Dream. That was a dream. That was absolutely amazing. If I could have asked for that sort of equipment. Oh, now the T7. That would make the perfect. We can't afford it. We really can't. It is tough. That's the new. No, it's the old legal. Is it not? Is it, or is it the new one? There's a new couple of low loaders. It's not grown as much as I thought it would. Oh, maybe it's much later in the year, isn't it? Right, so that is where we're going to leave it. 23,808. We have no loan. We have some super duper equipment. Shall we go and repair that? No, but we shall go and visit and have a quick look to... That's the point. You can, if they're really badly damaged, you can actually repair them on this, can't you? No, you can't. You used to be able to. I thought you could. Perhaps if it's really damaged, it might be that it's not terribly damaged. So, we do not need a windrow because we have one. We have my favourite plough. And it's the 9 metre. Yeah, it is. I love the 9 metre. And we have, I know we've seen this monster plough, and we have my favourite seeder. So all in all, there's a lot of green and beige going on here, isn't there? In fact, yeah, there's a lot of green. See, people say that I don't like John Deere. We have all... I thought I'd roll that over. We've got a lot of green going on here. Full stop. We've got the fence and we've got the Dangeril green. And we have our John Deere and we have the Joskin. Yeah, there's a lot of green. Mr. CDP, eat your heart out. Yeah. Not by design, I might add. It's literally the way the cookie crumbles. But yes, fantastic sprayer that we did not get a chance to use because, fortunately for us, there was no weeds. So fantastic. Right, I am literally on cloud 9. I can't believe where this has gone. Yeah, we not only did we buy field 16 as well as our field 5. You can see where that, see where it's gone out, where the lorry is. That bit we've lost a bit of field 5, but it was worth it. Can't believe we've squeezed. I think we'll steal some of field 5 eventually, a lot more of it for the proper yard, and make this into the yard in time. Well, we'll probably buy field 4 and field 6 will become our field, and I think 7. I think we're going to stay mainly in this area. Eventually I think we'll sell 16 and buy 15, but that's a long way down the line, it really is. But yes, we certainly have the means to seed and plant. We've got that 6 metre and we've also got that 18 metre. We will need obviously to plough, or probably at some point, now we've got the monster, we're going to need to look for a cultivator, and I know the one that I'm going to go for. I shall show you. This will be the last thing we do. I am going to go for my favourite, which is now in the game, the Bedner Swifter. Yes, and we can actually manage that as we are without increasing the engine size on the fence, so it will be nice. I will do that though. That is another thing I'd love to do, is to take that up to top, but that's what we're going to be buying, the Swifter, definitely. And that is where we're going to leave things. So we still have plans. There's plenty of equipment still to buy. We've not reached the zenith of our thing, but this early on, we are not even, well, if we look at the statistics, we are 2 years in, but we have only had 3 years actually. So yes, we're into the third year. That's right. So we've only had 2 years, and 1 year of that is which you don't play. So we've only played the 1 year. So anyway, no more waffling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you continue with me on this journey. We are getting to some exciting times. We truly are. I'm going to say goodbye for now.